Hello and welcome to Arbitrary 20 and our third episode of the Edjrana campaign. I'll give a quick recap here and then we'll get into it. So last time they made their way, they met Flick and Belladonna, two new characters, and I did realize that the footage that we lost, you described your character in, so if you want to do that really quick, please.
I thought
that's
Flick
true.
was here last episode.
I was here last
Yeah,
episode,
but I just totally blanked that, yeah.
I'm a 3 foot tall gnome with jet black hair, wearing pretty ragged clothes.
Now describe your D&D character.
I've got a gold tattoo.
Lucas is nice jet black.
Right. I've got a gold tattoo on my left forearm, and then a black tattoo on my right forearm of 2 different moons, and then I just have huge, overly sized shoes on. So, distinguishing characters.
Cool. Thanks. Right. And then, so after meeting them, well, they had met Flick previously, and then they met Belladonna in the sort of tomb of this undying soldier. They found out his name was. She didn't exactly tell them where she came from, just said a connecting cave system. And
We were like,
that is also our missing. That is also our missing player today. May join us later, may not. We'll see. But after that, they made their way out of the dungeon and went back to the lieutenant who gave them this mission. Gave the 4 of them their pay and said they could come back for work possibly in a few days or possibly a week. And they decided to go explore the city a little bit, go into the city of Zaya after being on the outskirts for a little while. Neela, Flandolf, and Belladonna went and sort of explored some of the shadier places in town and tried to find some new leads for next places to go. And the main thing they found was that this lieutenant named Norman Elias, which is apparently a reference to something I don't know, but
was it? I can't remember.
you made some comment about it, but yeah.
Norman. Oh, because Elias means fake name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he took himself and 10 guards back down to the tomb they just came out of and cleared out, and they haven't heard nothing else has happened for 2 hours. And that was most of what they found. And Flick and Imps over here went to check out one of the plazas in the town and went into a magic shop and decided they really wanted something they couldn't afford.
And the rest is history.
Yeah, stole.
I'm not sure why you're lumping me in this, okay?
You helped.
And stole it, and the owner's familiar noticed Imps trying to take it, and a fight ensued, and they both got thrown out the window. So
The second story window.
That is exactly where we left off, right there.
Yeah, and I think Belladonna.
Yeah, you two are sort of running up because you saw him and then him like 6 seconds apart just fall out of the sky because
Yep,
this tower seems to have some kind of magic to it. But a few seconds after you guys like sort of meet up around the corner of this building, you hear clinking of metal, which you assume is guards running toward you from around the other side of the tower. What do you do?
So we're in the alleyway still?
You're right behind the tower.
Are us two here as well? Or, like with them?
You guys are still catching up, like sort of down the street.
Stop catching up.
Well, I can make a perception check if you see or hear that. Yeah.
Make a perception check.
Yeah.
So
If you notice the guards as well.
Oh.
help my brain here. So if we're in the alleyway and there's the building, are they coming around?
So tower is here. You guys are here up against the wall on the opposite side of the tower, and the guards are coming up the street this way. And you guys would be coming a pretty similar direction, so you don't have to roll very high. But
I got a 9. What'd you
I
get?
got a 6.
Spicy.
well,
What was that about
you
rolling
see
very high?
guards, but you're not sure where they're going.
So I'm like, okay,
You're not
so
positive if they're running towards where your friends are not.
okay.
I will say that.
do we know where they
You
are?
notice them, yes. You see guards running just towards the plaza. That's about it.
Is
You
there a
should make
wall
sure they're
behind us?
okay.
Yeah.
Or is it?
You're on the guards are like way over here, and you guys are at this tower behind you.
And we have
You
seen
can hear them. They're like entering the plaza right now. They saw you fall from the sky and hit the ground, and then they're coming.
And we also saw them fall from the sky and hit the ground.
Yes.
Yes.
And we can hear them coming, right?
Yes, you are right now hearing clanking of metal, which you assume is guards.
And we're backed up
footsteps,
against the back of an alley against a wall.
Not an alley, this tower. There's
Oh.
a few alleys you could go into, but yeah.
Well, shoot. I got the fuzz on us, it seems. Here, quick, hop on my back.
What if I just take the stolen goods and I'll just run up the wall? They'll never see me.
That is a good point.
You want to pretend to sleep, or what are you gonna do?
I'll find a tavern.
I say that we let them figure it out.
Is that
So,
the guards
I'll
are running
take
towards
the-
them?
Yeah,
What do you think?
after a bit longer, you now see them going straight towards that
Okay,
tower
cool.
where your friends left.
I'll
Yeah.
take the portable hole out of my backpack and hand it to him.
Okay. I'll just stuff
Okay.
it in
But
my
what if you?
breast
Oh wait,
pocket.
I can't give you ideas, but I have some
Yeah.
great ideas. That portable.
So what do you do after?
Portable hole.
Is there like a
They got
wall
a
I can
portable.
climb up to like hide behind?
Well, I
the
assume
tower?
you don't want to climb the tower.
Probably not the tower.
Okay, yeah.
Kind of.
You would go like into one of the alleys and climb up on top of one of the buildings. That's
Yeah,
fine.
and I'll kind of like shimmy my way onto a roof and just lie as still as possible.
Okay.
And
You
then
find this general store on the corner with a second story where the guy likely lives, and you go up there and kind of tuck under his window.
there was a tavern nearby, right?
Make a stealth check for me.
So the tower
It's-
that they
you
went
don't have to roll
into
very
is
high,
really,
but-
really small, but they fell out of the air above it, apparently.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So I say
It's
we
hard
go
to
in.
explain to you without explaining the inside of the store, but that's what you saw.
It was
Yeah.
It's okay. We
trippy.
can catch
So
up
I
later.
say, let's go in because this seems like a very interesting place.
I'm
9.
down for that.
9?
9.
So there's a tavern nearby, right?
Because I'm just wondering if they see you run into the, which they're gonna have to. What are you doing?
I asked if there's a tavern nearby is there a tavern nearby? That's my question.
Make a perception check.
Okay. Is there, I guess, yeah, we'll just go with the tavern. That'll work.
Okay.
Let's see, what is that?
It's
Perception.
At first glance, the first 2 places you can go, there's like 2
13.
alleyways right next to you. He went down one of them.
Okay.
So
So
say the
13.
left one.
Alright. So 13 is my perception roll.
You do not see any taverns. This is like a shopping plaza, so like
Okay, is there how far away is, I forget the dude's name, but the guy the ironsmith guy.
Oh, the blacksmith.
Yeah, black.
He would be towards the direction of the
Yeah, so we don't
gardens.
want to go that way.
This tower is sort of on the edge of the plaza.
Well then what stores with my perception roll?
So have they noticed us? Like, do they know that we're here, just chilling?
Should right.
Yeah, because they were like up against the wall of the tower.
Right. So I want to go into the tower.
Well, hang on, you're still walking in because you were staying behind the guards, right?
Yeah.
And they're going straight toward it. So the guards are probably hitting the tower in a minute here.
Okay, I'm
So,
overcomplicating this. Is there some place that I can go?
You could go into the opposite alley or the same alley
Okay, I'll
that he
go to
went
the
into.
opposite alley.
Okay, make a stealth check if you're trying to hide.
Is there a store I can hide in?
Well, you'll just go in the alley and behind something, likely. Or, I mean, if most of the stores are
Roll did not-
the opposite direction. But,
Okay, so towards the guards. So
yeah.
I just have to defend myself in the alley. Alright. Nat 20.
Nice.
Okay. I mean, unless I roll a 20. No. But, yeah, and then...
We bought a 300-pound,
so
6'2"
you see them
mid-carpet
you
hide.
see them kind of come around the corner, paying no mind to you at all. I got a natural 6. So.
Okay.
Oof.
Yeah, and then obviously don't notice you. Got a 16, but it's a nat 20. So unless I also get a nat 20.
Winning.
So you guys very easily hide. They come check it out. They look around. I'm assuming you keep going, right? Or do you
I mean,
just
I
sit?
assume
Or
there's
do you
nothing
just
in
sit
the
in the alley
alleyways.
and wait?
I
Well, there's
would-
multiple directions the alley can go, but
I'd like to keep going in.
okay.
Get away from that.
Keep going. Okay.
If I can find a crowd or something, I mean, I'm a Minotaur, so I'm not gonna blend in.
Well, I mean,
that
you can
but,
just find the next main street and then just,
yeah, that's what I'd like to get to.
okay. So you just find the next main street outside of the plaza and just start walking in it. And then, yeah, you see them sort of check it out. They actually go through the alley under you to look around to see if they see anything. But, I mean, they do find footsteps.
His or
But,
mine?
well, I mean, I can roll for it. No, they definitely don't find his. Okay, but they don't. Make another stealth check, I guess. They probably don't see you.
Probably. $17.
Okay. What'd you get advantage on?
Disadvantage.
Oh,
I
disadvantage.
rolled a 17 and a 15, and both +2.
Oh, okay. Why'd you roll disadvantage, though?
I have chainmail on.
Oh,
Man, imagine
Yeah.
having armor.
they do not see you.
Do I have armor?
Just gonna be just like
I
sweaty.
also have chain.
Yeah, you
But
see
just
you
like-
see them look like inches from you, but they don't see you because you're kind of tucked under this windowsill. And
Yeah.
you're pretty small, so
Yeah. I'm just trying to blend in as much as I can.
yeah, you're good.
Cool.
So they kind of just shrug it off and
Is there a chance
Keep
that
moving,
I can
yeah.
try to loop back around and
Yeah.
catch up with him?
after like 5-10 minutes.
Okay. So I feel like at that
And
point,
then, well, yeah, you go in the alley that he's in, but make a perception check.
I make a perception.
Unless once you see him, you say something.
No, I'm still hiding.
Okay.
Okay. Who needs dice trays, right? 19.
Yep, that beats his stealth. So you do see him sort of tucked up under this outer store's windowsill.
Well, you could have found a better hiding spot, but I suppose it worked.
I was a little scared.
Fair enough. That was quite a encounter.
Yeah. We have a big hole now.
We do. I hope you're not too injured. I know I'm a little bruised, but I've been through worse.
You need a little help? A little helping hand?
Nothing that some good rest and a good meal, maybe some alcohol couldn't fix.
Okay.
And for making it out of there totally fine, you'll each get a card.
Yeah.
Are we still watching all of this?
No, we saw
Um,
like
you-
none of this.
Well, actually, the alleys you might have been able to see. Make another perception check for me. You saw the guards just kind of shrug
15.
it off and leave.
So 6.
15.
15. You saw Flick run into that alley.
Well, so I saw the.
So this is like 10 minutes ago. We're backtracking, but yeah.
Okay, so a little bit ago, so we see him go. Like, I think that our friends may have screwed up somehow.
I mean, considering the guards, I assume so. I just don't know what they did. Let's hope they didn't kill anyone.
So I'd say that they probably stole something.
I didn't think it was a murder.
I hope that's it.
I
but
have
also-
an idea.
Yes.
All right, so they probably seeing as how they got ejected from the tower or something.
All you saw was just out of the sky.
Yeah.
They landed by a tower.
I say let's investigate the tower, and maybe we can see if we can get a bounty for them, and then we bring them in, get paid, and then break them out, and we all end up with money. What's my alignment again? Didn't write it down.
Whatever you want.
You just get to make it up at this point.
Wait, hold on. Sorry. Because Paladin,
Or-
I have to.
Or
If
If
you have to
you
follow
don't
your
like
oath.
Yeah, that's the problem.
uh,
I can't do that. I have to
Well, I
be
mean,
kind. I have to kindle kindness.
dang. It's
That is a
unfortunate.
bad idea, and we could get in trouble for that.
Out of character, it's a beautiful idea and I love it.
I still want to go investigate the tower.
I'd be okay with that.
Alright.
As long as we're not stealing things, I'm watching you.
I never said that we would steal anything. I just... Never mind. Alright. What if we returned the stolen merchandise for a reward? And that reward was the stolen merchandise.
If you could convince them of that.
I am a wizard. That's all I'm saying.
Do your best, I guess.
Let's go. Alright, so let's go into the tower.
Okay.
Do they see us?
Well, you guys are walking in. As of right now, you're probably still hiding. As far as time goes, you're probably still hiding, and you're probably looping around. So you do not see any sign of your friends at
We
the
will catch up with
moment.
them in a little bit.
I think that was the one I had. Here.
Can you do like a 10-second recap of how Cardiac Inspiration works?
So when you make an attack roll,
You can turn it over.
well, actually, any roll really. Yeah, any roll you flip it over, and then some of the cards only add the damage rolls. So
And they would
yeah,
just
flip
apply
it
the
over when you
next-
make a d20 roll, and then it'll apply to the next possible thing that it can.
Fair enough. Alright.
I'll say the wild magic ones can only happen on attacks, so that's kind of
Yeah,
that would get kind of crazy.
that was insane.
I'm not opposed to that.
Yeah, none of us died. Yet. Okay,
Did you move
so
farther away from you? Okay.
we'll walk into the tower.
Yep, and I will describe this again for missing. Oh, this is not the one. Okay. Okay, so it's this super small. It says it's called Turkey's tallest tower, and it is the smallest building in the entire plaza. It's got like this 3-foot doorway. It's a small brick tower with a pointed top. It looks like a wizard tower just hit with a shrink ray.
And that's why I'm interested in it.
And you sort of open the door, both of you being humans have to duck and kind of crawl in, but the door sort of gets bigger as you go inside and opens up into this 4 times as big room with tables set with baked goods all on them, and then there's a sign to the left that says shop, and it goes upstairs. The floor is completely red carpeted, nice stoneworked walls.
Great.
Yeah, that's what you see when you walk in.
I'd like to eat a baked good.
Alright, you take any baked good of your liking. Pretty much anything you can think of is there.
We all need appropriate
They have
choice.
cream and jelly filled at the same time, and lemon and raspberry filled donuts. So you said it's anything I can imagine, right? Well, I can imagine quite a bit. That's
Yeah,
all I'm saying.
it's all there, dude.
Oh, bun cake.
Yeah, you just
One donut, 17.
Flandel just gains 5 pounds.
All right, just my character description. 165 pounds now.
That's easily like at least 600, 800 calories.
Yeah, that's fine. All right,
Half
probably more than that. It's 3,500 calories per pound, I think.
Oh my god.
I think that sounds right.
Shall we go upstairs?
Yeah. Wait, do you think the baked goods cost money?
I sure hope not. For your sake.
This could be a problem. As there's like jelly in here.
Each 10, this could be a problem. Okay.
I'm starting to feel kind of funny in my stomach. I've never felt this before. I'm not used to having a stomach.
Unlocking Flandel's tragic backstory.
That sounds like a lot to unpack there, and I'm not gonna ask. Let's go
Well, it's
upstairs.
better than one
Oh.
friend of mine. He got punched really hard and lost half of his respiratory organs.
You got punched in half?
No, he lost half of his respiratory organs.
Jeez.
You see, he was this really big guy, right? One could say he even had all might in the world, perhaps. I'm just making her feel really sad.
This is a My Hero Academia reference. I think we have to. I don't know if we can.
Yeah,
Learn
it's
that
tough
out
because I
quick.
only know that she watches it.
Jesus.
Damn. So anyway, so
someone will get it. The cat got it.
Yeah, Ellie got it.
Hi.
Okay. So, what would you like?
Oh, yeah.
After
So he's gonna go
eating-
upstairs.
I'm gonna leave like 1 silver.
Okay, you leave a silver on the table.
I'm gonna leave 2 silvers, and I just no longer have any silvers. Just gonna leave them on the table. And be like,
You hear a voice from up at the top of the stairs. Oh, those don't cost anything. You can keep those.
I feel like eating 10 is just a little bit more than is courteous. Per
Oh,
se.
it's okay. I don't get that many customers.
Really? I can't imagine why. You're so welcoming.
He sort of does that little thing again where he takes his staff and like pole vaults off the wall and hops down in front of you
Oh.
and looks up.
It looks up and like, huh.
How can I help you?
We were wondering if you maybe had any work for us, seeing as how you're a wizard. Probably
She tried
a
jumping
gnomish wizard.
Work? Well,
Can I
not
do
too
that?
much right now. I'm just sort of selling the stuff up there.
Respectable. Has there been any problem with, say, like, shoplifters lately?
Oh, did you see the 2 fly out of the
I
sky?
did.
Well,
I did.
don't worry about them. I have it taken care of.
Okay. Just out of curiosity, was ejecting them all you did, or was there anything else you
Oh,
did?
yes, I just grabbed them with a giant hand and threw them out
Oh.
a window that I summoned.
As you do. As you do.
Out of curiosity, what did they steal?
Oh, don't worry about that.
That's okay. Yeah, let's go look. Let's go look. Do you have a portable hole, perhaps?
Okay, that's a little metagame.
Yeah, I know. I'm just- Alright.
It's all good.
Alright, I do want to see what there is.
I did, but
I can think of infinite uses for maybe hiding in one. You know, I've just always had this thought, maybe hiding from guards. Anyway,
yeah, I mean, if they take too long, you'll just suffocate in there.
I
it's
know.
fine. Yeah, so I'll browse the stock.
All right. So you take a look around.
You're allergic to cats.
I know.
Seems to be
So puts it on me, who's also allergic to cats.
adjusted a bit.
I love her.
So you
I
find
love her.
No. Pick one. Cat.
a
so distracted.
selection of things.
Okay.
There is a sort of wall of different potions. There's one that appears to have an upside down jellyfish in it. There is. Where did that one go? There's one that looks like liquid iron. Oh, that's right there. And then there is a small bag of dust. No idea what that one is.
As a wizard, could I try and figure it out?
I mean, you would have to have like identify, or you could detect the school of magic if you had detect magic. But there is a small prism that sort of chromatic and like refracts the light that goes into it. There's a small pendant with a shield on it with a diamond in the center.
A shield amulet.
There is a very
Schlange.
well displayed key that looks completely normal.
Mhm.
And there
Is it a
is
skeleton key?
no,
Oh.
it doesn't have any sort of iconography on it or anything. But I mean, and it has this price tag on it, so you can tell it's magical, but it looks like a totally normal key. And there is a set of goggles.
Heck yeah. I'm going to take a look at all of them. And I'm also going to ask
Okay.
if he has a spell book.
I do sell spells, but if you let me know what you might want.
Do you happen to sell them by the book, or is it more of a by the spell type situation?
By the spell, I have scrolls that I write myself.
Ah. So, how much for one spell?
Oh, about how strong of a spell are we talking?
Well, if we're going off the normal wizard leveling,
I was going to say out of character. You could tell me this stuff. Yeah.
well, if we're using the standardized metric by the Wizards Guild of the year 1174, I would say preferably anything around level 2
Level two
or
spells.
lower,
Okay.
using the level iconography listed by the Wizards Guild of 1173. Yes.
So,
That's canon now, by the way.
level 2 spells. If he has it, it's a different story, but
Where did she go? She disappeared.
Now she's over by the computer.
We might just have to lock her out.
Yeah.
yeah, possibly.
Hey, psst, no. Hey, no. What are you doing?
Just looking at the computer.
Why?
You pass me a bowl. I mean, my cat would lick anything metal.
Thank you.
The little cage she has.
Okay, that's it. I have no clue if this is actually a chart. I think this is a female.
Yeah.
It is.
Ella.
I'm trying to get her out.
I don't know exactly where
Hey.
pricing magic items is, but yeah.
Cats don't follow.
Level
directions.
2 would likely be anywhere between probably about 100 gold per scroll.
So then that can open. It's like super cool.
Okay,
Maybe a little more.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Gotcha.
Understood. Yeah. What spells you got?
I have a few. I'm working on more powerful ones lately, but I have Levitate, Mind Spike,
Well, that could be useful.
That's a good one.
Scorching Ray,
Mm. Are these all level 2?
yes, Spider Climb, and Suggestion. And if you want to know what any of those do.
Oh, I'm looking them up right now.
Okay.
Suggestion. Spider climb. What was there? Was a scorching ray.
It's gonna make me do 2 FAU as well.
And what else?
After Scorching Ray,
Well, there's mind spike.
I said Suggestion, Spider Climb, Scorching Ray, Mind Spike, and which one was it? Levitate, that was it.
Levitate.
Yeah.
How much for suggestion?
It's quite a good one. I could do it for about 120.
How about 95? That's how much gold I have on me.
Are you also looking to put these into your spellbook? I
Preferably.
can supply you with those things too.
Well, yeah, but I'd assume that that's more money, and I don't have any of that.
Oh, okay.
I have 95 gold.
Make a persuasion check.
Hey.
Oh.
Persuasion?
Yes.
18.
Alright, he will meet you at 95.
Hey, I have 0 gold,
Works
guys.
for me. And then, yeah, you get a. Which one did you ask for? Suggestion? You get a
Suggestion.
suggestion spell scroll.
Heck.
So Do you know how scrolls work as a wizard?
I have to add them to my spellbook later.
Yeah, so you can add them to your spellbook later, and then if you don't use them in your spellbook, they're single use.
Right.
So you could potentially copy it down and I think resell it, or use it as single use, or let somebody else use it.
Mhm.
Like you could give it to the cleric or something like that.
No, I'm just gonna wait till I have enough money to write it down. I'll just
Yeah.
do that.
Well, yeah, what I'm saying, after you write it down, like it's still there. Because you're
Right,
just copying it into yours. Yeah.
Right. But I don't have a quill or fine quality
I'm pretty
paper
sure that's
because
how
that
it
costs
works.
like 50 gold or something stupid.
Yeah, you have to keep buying paper and ink to. You have to buy magical paper and ink.
Yeah. And apparently there's no extra. It's fine. Suggestion. Scroll.
Anything else? Or would you like anything?
I wanted to look at the jellyfish thing.
Oh, that is a potion of water.
Oh,
I don't know if I wrote a price on there, but does it say the
0 gold.
rarity of it?
it says uncommon.
Okay. I could do that one for about 150 gold.
I don't really need one right now. I was just curious.
Oh, okay.
But thank you.
Of course.
Well, that's all I needed. Let me know if you want us to perhaps, hunt down anyone for you. Shoplifters, am I right?
Oh, don't worry about them. I have it handled.
I'm glad.
Maybe take some donuts on the way out.
You can take some.
Thank you so much.
Alright, I already left my 2 silvers, so I'm gonna take even more donuts on the way out.
I just slip 3 into my bag.
Okay.
Travel rations, here we go.
All right. I
Alright.
mean, yeah, if you want to take a day's worth of donuts, you can. Or
How much is a day's worth of
pastries? You
donuts?
can do that.
So 50 donuts, gotcha.
I don't know how much that is for your character.
Well, see,
No,
Flandolf
I don't
is
know how
really
healthy you
used
look.
to having to eat things.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, you just take a bunch.
Yeah.
And then they'll get stale after a while.
Well, I feel like he would just take like one and be like, "This is enough for a day, right?" Like,
I'll actually have to refill those for once.
are they magically kept unstale? Meaning fresh?
You asking that?
Yeah.
Yes, I have an enchantment over each table to keep them exactly the same until they're pulled off.
Could you possibly enchant my backpack? Dude, imagine the implications of being able to enchant. Say a bag to do that. You could take whatever you wanted as food. It would completely eliminate the requirement for travel rations. You could sell that.
That's a good idea. I might start work on that. I'll write that down right now.
And licensing fees. I'm gonna patent that.
Well, you'll have to patent it before I make it. I'm just kidding.
Fridge.
I need a backpack.
If I actually end up making it, I'll give you a discount.
Thank
It
you.
was your idea.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I'm good to go. Are you?
Yes.
All right.
You
Let's
steal
go.
one more on the way out.
Let's go find our idiot
Goes
friends.
back upstairs. And yeah, that probably took about 8 minutes as a visit. So you come out, and from the alley, you guys see them walk out of the same tower you just got thrown out of.
Can I, using my mimicry, try and mimic the shopkeeper's voice?
Sure. Do you have to roll for it, or you just get it?
It's a DC for them, so
Oh, okay.
I want to yell out. The donuts are poisonous, by the way. And see if you guys can tell if it's coming from me or not.
What is it?
What's the check?
It's a perception check.
Against? You probably have to roll deception. Yeah.
No, it's like a
Or,
one of the traits that we
yeah. I know.
decided.
Is it the?
I think it was a D10 in the
It's
book.
from the Raven, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
What do I have to roll?
actually still have that up from when I did that.
I believe it's a perception check.
Oh, it's a DC. We'll just set it as your,
Thank you.
because it's for
Like
it. It seems
Should I
to
get
be.
protection of cat?
It's a 13 then.
I don't. It just sets it at 10. Yeah, 13 sounds fine.
Aha. 16.
Dirty 20.
Okay, you both can tell that it was your friend impersonating you. Well, yeah, a voice you somewhat recognize impersonating you, shopkeeper. Quite well, but you're able to read
So
through
we do see him. We can reunite finally.
and you walk over there and you find him sort of sitting in an alley.
Well, I'm gonna roll down the wall, kind of like a kid rolls down a hill, but I'm just
Okay.
gonna roll stuck to the wall
Sounds good.
until I get to the ground. We got a hole. A small
I have several. Want to see?
I have one more now. We can show each other.
I mean, I'm down.
A hole for a hole, you know?
You may want to wait until we're not in
Thank you.
public. Perhaps.
We also maybe need to leave town. Right?
What did you steal?
I didn't
You
do
stole a hole.
I didn't do anything.
All right, Flandolf is just gonna look at Imsh incredulously and go, "Why'd you steal a hole?"
Well, why would you assume it'd be me?
Fair point. Why did the both of you steal a hole?
I didn't steal.
Well, if you have to know, he wanted the hole, so I stole it.
Now let's walk and talk. We kind of got to go. There was guards after us earlier.
And did you use the hole to hide?
Yes.
As far as you
Do you
know,
wanna-
yes. Yes, we did hide in that hole.
That's a great plan. You
wanna-
know, it's
you wanna
basically a
insight?
portable hiding spot. I want to insert. 12.
Am I rolling
Deception, yeah.
Come on.
17.
Dang. So I know
Yeah.
that he's lying.
You totally believe him.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if we want to get technical here, he didn't steal it. He did conspire with me to steal it by helping me by distracting the shopkeeper. But I did steal it.
Yeah.
I will confess to that, but as far as they need to know, everything's okay.
As much as I'd like to keep talking about this, we should probably go. As the guard, I don't know if the guards are still after you.
Oh, you guys saw the guards just kind of shrug it off and leave.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Maybe we should get some distance from this very big tower that we got flung out of.
It's a very small tower.
He had a very big hand.
Well, you know what they say.
Big holes for big hands.
No!
Oh, man.
So should we look
He's not
for...
wrong, though.
Yeah.
So, what part does this become NSFW?
How NSFW can we get without actually getting
Cancelled?
canceled? Alright, so do we want to look for work then?
Sure.
I mean, like what are we doing?
Did you learn of anything while you were?
I learned some spells.
That's cool.
I did say that I was going to be doing a spell book, so
Yeah.
I figured you
He's a
guys would
very
be
nice man.
looking for work.
Do we want to? Well, I don't know. Would Belladonna tell you guys what, or you tell them what you heard in the tavern?
Oh right, we were in
I
a
mean,
tavern.
It's up to you.
I totally I just
Okay.
straight up forgot.
Oh, well, I'm reminding you that it is there. If you want to tell them or not, that is your choice.
Yeah, I forgot that we did. Yeah, so
Do you want me to tell?
yeah, wasn't it like the guard, right? It's great, yeah.
The lieutenant.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So we may have a problem. Belladonna doesn't think that we have a problem. I think that there may be a problem. But then again, what is a problem? Is a problem, it's relative, right? And perhaps this is just a small problem,
You're stalling.
or perhaps it's a big problem. But really, compared to, say, a gnome, aren't all problems big problems?
So what is your point here?
So, the lieutenant may or may not have sent some people down and into the place we left with the tomb, with the sarcophagus.
And,
We don't know why.
and that's our problem. How?
Well, see, that's why I'm saying it could just be a small problem. See, all problems are probably small to you, Imsh. You're what? 4 feet tall? I can't tell length. You know, he could try to resurrect the sarcophagus.
That could be a problem.
He might not.
I do see what you're saying.
He might. He could just be throwing a party, or throwing a party down there. You know.
I do have a slight, feeling maybe we should stop it because it did seem like a bad place. I mean, I did get blown up numerous times.
I have sworn an oath against darkness, and I feel like we should probably stop that from happening if it were to be, I don't know, messed with.
I don't know. The whole place seemed pretty well lit to me.
We're breaking up. Kidding.
I mean, there was lightning everywhere. It was pretty well lit.
We might not be able to go down there with Belladonna, actually.
Wait, what? Why?
She can just stay up
She
here.
almost died trying to get past all the lightning.
She
stuff,
just
so-
needs to learn how to catch it. That's all I'm saying.
The Lord.
My only request is
Yes?
I'd like to leave the city as soon as possible.
I mean, we can do that. But all I'm saying is that if this soldier is supposedly undying, he could just come after us for not waking him up. Or we could just ignore it, you know? I mean, if he lives for the next 1,000 years, I mean, I'll be fine. You guys will probably be fine, right? You have what, a lifespan of what, at least like 10,000 years, right? Yeah.
I don't know.
Wishful thinking.
I do not have that.
Oh, you're immortal.
Yes.
You don't have a lifespan. Gotcha.
What?
That would.
No. No.
So what should we do?
Aren't we, DM, in
What's
the
that?
city outside of the place where all the stuff went down with the tomb? We
Uh,
went to
you-
a neighboring city, right?
You were on the outskirts of the city, so like
We
out,
were
just
on the
outside
outs-
the wall, basically.
Oh.
Yeah, there's no harm in checking it out.
I agree.
I think we should at least just go and, follow them just a little bit and, monitor what they're doing. But maybe, decide if we want to interview or not. Probably not, but depending on what they're doing.
Let's do it.
All right, so we're gonna head
Yeah.
towards the.
Backtracking.
With
Yeah,
that,
okay. We have no concern
will-
that we're wanted.
yeah, take a
Going
quick
toward
break
their-
and come back. I guess with that. So yeah,
Heck yeah.
be right back.
And they're like,
Welcome back. Okay. Belladonna has now joined us, and the rest of the group has decided that they want to go back to the tomb of Varzun, the Undying Soldier. I think we ended in the middle of that conversation. So,
Mm-hmm.
So,
y'all want? Oh, okay.
what way did you go in? Because you're going to get all zapped again if we try and go down the big hole.
See, all you have to do is learn how to catch lightning. Perhaps even throw it back. Now, I have a few tips for that.
Do you go, guy?
I already told you about him, but I can tell you a few things that he does. You see, okay, so maybe it would help if he started talking backwards.
No.
I'm just trying to help.
What way did I go? I went.
Do you need?
I don't know which way we went.
Okay, so, well, you mean the cave you went down, right? Yeah, it's like outside the city, about, I want to say like 2 or 3 miles.
Okay. Yeah, I just don't know why we're going down there. So.
Do you happen to have Mage Hand as a spell? You could maybe like lift things.
2 to 3 miles. I was
Maybe pull them towards you, perhaps push them away with a fair amount of force. That'd be unfortunate. Because he has that. Maybe that was part of it.
That's the key.
It's the key to that.
Mage Hand. That's the key to catch lightning. Mage Hand.
Yeah, unfortunately, she doesn't have that. Not in the artillery.
That is unfortunate.
So we just wanted to check things out, you know.
Why?
It's the undying god down there, and I got blown up a lot of times, so we just want to make sure it's safe.
Okay, but the law of this town is already going. So why do we need to go down there again?
That's what I'm saying.
Now, see, I just think that you're way too trusting. Because no one would be going down there without nefarious plans.
But we went down there.
We were paid.
We had nefarious plans for money.
You are too trusting for money.
Okay, which one of us got paid?
Should have just kept going down the tunnels and it never came. So we want to go down to see what the other things are there. What specifically are we wanting to see? That we already haven't. We have no new information.
Except that someone else has since gone down there.
Okay.
They're still down there, as far as we know. Just want to make sure they're not, releasing this undying soldier.
And if they are?
And if they are, then we know that we should run away. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying we stay and fight. I'm saying that we run away. That's fine. There's no shame. You can even bring a torch, Darkness Paladin.
We could go and figure out the farming issue that seems to be happening.
What's farming?
I'm sure you know a story of a guy.
No, actually, I don't know what farming is.
Unfortunately.
Is anyone gonna explain?
I also don't know farming.
Oh, okay.
It's more likely that you wouldn't than like a.
Here's the thing. I think it must be a type of shoe. Because there's no farming issue.
Are you sure you're okay? I
I
think you still hit your head. And you may need to just lay down a little bit longer.
I wouldn't mind a new pair of shoes. So
Maybe we can get some that are your size.
Speaking of laying down,
These
you
are my
two
size.
have taken lots of damage in trying to steal from a 300-year gnome. So maybe we should rest first before we do a suicide mission into this house.
Never said it was a suicide mission.
You never didn't say it was. Either way, we need to be prepared.
you did say there was a shoe, so I'd be going to I'd be willing to go do stuff for shoes.
I will buy you shoes if we rest and we get out of this.
But what about the farming? Are they going to be farming shoes?
They can be shoes that we pick out.
These shoes.
Issues. Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
I think I have issues.
Okay, so where are you going?
So are we going in the tavern first
Yeah.
and resting, and then, or are we gonna risk for the biscuit and go down some random tunnels?
Regardless of what you guys are doing, I'm going to the tavern.
Yeah.
I have 4
It's
HP.
like,
We can
Oh,
short
okay.
rest. Roll some hit dice.
what time is it?
I mean, I'm old. I could probably take a nap.
Probably
Isn't
like
that an
early
old people
afternoon,
thing?
Early
two or
afternoon.
3.
Can I
Kinda
take
rough
an
to
old person feat to where like to DM? Can I take an old person feat where I can fall asleep sitting in any chair?
I feel like that's just inherent. Like that's just
Yeah,
a thing.
you can do that.
Okay,
Let it
cool.
happen, yes.
So I can accidentally start a long rest at any time.
You will still have.
I'm not gonna say it's gonna complete to where I get to like regain hit points and stuff, but I can start one at any time.
Fair enough.
I just sit down. All right.
So it's
Ideal.
around how long does it take to get from like the tavern to where Belladonna went for the tunnels?
Probably a little over an hour, walking at like a slightly fast pace.
Okay.
Do you not want a short rest? Do you want a long rest?
Well, I mean, what's it again for short rest? I have to
You
roll a
you roll your hit dice, so you have
Yeah.
D8s.
You can roll 3
Well, how
D8s,
many
yeah.
how many hit dice do you
I
have?
don't think I have any.
Well, you long rested, so you should at least have.
Oh, I have them all. Sorry.
Okay.
I was thinking of the previous time when I used my key. So
So, yeah, you could
Yeah,
roll
roll
3
3.
D8s and heal that much if you short rested.
I mean, I'm down for a nap.
sure, yeah, I'll short rest. I mean, you don't get anything else back from that. So, but that'll be okay. I'm mostly worried about HP because I have plenty of slots for
Yeah.
different
You
things.
get your
so,
key back on short rest too.
Yeah. I get most of my stuff back on short rest. At dawn.
So you all sort of,
Yeah.
I guess,
Alright.
just take a seat in this alley.
All right.
To
So
the tavern.
so
Do you want to go to the tavern? Okay.
okay. So Flandolf is gonna sit at the bar of this tavern and just immediately just pass out.
I go find a booth in the corner and then I just.
I mean, you
begin
don't
my
notice,
nap.
but the bartender does give you a strange look. He's
Starts like choking
doing
you.
choking
Like,
her.
everything.
So
She's
no drinks. Just
Totally.
sit down.
and then you just passed out.
like not like head down or anything.
That's
Just
less,
like
that's less work. She completely ignores you.
She's probably used to it by now. I've seen random people just fall asleep.
she's a bartender.
Yeah.
Can I like tuck into a corner, like a really dark corner?
Sure.
You have a hole you could go in.
I'm not gonna open a hole in the middle of the tavern.
I'm just gonna go into a booth in the corner and then take my nap.
Alright.
So 3d8s.
For short rest, it doesn't have to be a nap either. It can just be like
Well,
chilling
short
for
rest.
an hour.
Flandolf is just taking.
Yeah, it's up to you guys. But
Jeez, that was disappointing.
did you just roll 1, 2?
Oof.
Ooh,
So
8.
yeah.
Rough.
Well, if I die, this will be the second time.
That's okay.
For the
Have-
second time in perfect.
Spare the dying and
Oh.
Might be
cure
able to get
wounds.
some
I do.
Go
Yeah.
plus
Healing.
4.
You also have lay on hands.
It's like the lowest
Yeah,
you
that's
could
right.
possibly
I
roll.
also have that.
almost.
3d8
Yeah.
thing. It sucks.
Not gonna let him re-roll the ones.
Right after I just rolled a nat 20
While they're
for stealth.
resting-
Oh, head dice.
I'd like to sit at another table, probably one that is inconspicuous, and just listen for if those people that went down into the tunnels came back up, or like if news has changed since I guess a couple hours ago.
Make a perception or investigation check.
I think I have advantage. Okay. 18.
Okay. You sit in a few spots, and you also listen to some conversations outside. And from what you hear, they have not come back up yet.
Perfect.
Flandolf is gonna start snoring real loud. I can demonstrate if you like.
That is your choice.
Do it for the realism.
Do it for the realism. All I needed was one.
Sorry, and you're welcome.
Yeah, it's just gonna be chilling, sitting straight up, so kind of like this, up against the bar, passed out, and just going.
noise.
He's got like sleep apnea or something.
Yeah. He has sitting up sleep apnea.
He's like that old. That's great.
So anyway,
That's beautiful.
there's nothing for him to regain. So.
Okay. Perfect.
Which I need to spend my hit dice. I can't
Is there any
use
supplies that we need before we go? Like healing potions, or are we good?
We have enough
Short
food. We
rest.
grabbed a few donuts.
okay.
Okay.
Quite a few donuts.
We grabbed many donuts.
Okay. Great.
And I know he's still looking rough. But
So are we gonna start walking towards wherever she leads us?
if that's what you guys want to do,
Do I know where I'm going? I know I do.
yeah. Yes, you remember how to get there. It was
Alright.
like,
Let's do it.
yeah, it was earlier today that
Yeah.
you
I forgot.
that you did that.
We slept up.
Yeah.
We slept after we came back.
Oh, that's true. Okay, it's been
Yesterday.
one day. Yeah.
The whole day.
Like 24 hours.
Walking there, I'm gonna be. Did you get a good nap? You're still looking a little angrier on the edges, you know. Do you need some help?
What are you gonna do? Give me a Snickers?
You know, you're not you when you're hungry.
Not sponsored. Right? Okay.
Sponsored by M&M's.
Not sponsored.
Well,
Please sponsor us.
I don't know what a Snickers is, but I could
Maybe
give you a
snicker
helping
at him.
hand.
Just snicker at him.
Attempt that.
Wait, what's your HP on her?
8
Oh,
out of 36.
Oh.
Yeah,
what
I
happened?
got thrown out a window
Oh, okay.
after I got slapped a lot.
Oh,
I
By,
got grabbed by a giant hand and thrown out a window.
yeah, I didn't handle disease very well. But
I guess I'll use lay on hands.
okay, well,
Well, I'll restore
perhaps
8 of
maybe
yours.
wait until.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I would say wait.
Okay.
Do what?
Tons of spell slots. So
Okay,
it's up to
well-
you. It's up to if Imsh would take it or not.
What was it, a cantrip? I can't remember.
No, this I just have a pool of 15 hit points that I can give you.
Right, I remember that now.
But I also have cure wounds and I have 3 spell slots. So
It's okay. I'll be alright. We just gotta go do this, I suppose.
okay.
Alright, you begin.
Flandel's still asleep.
He's just walking. Are we doing that?
No, I don't think I'm woke him up.
Oh, okay.
No, that's fine.
You can assume you woke him up if
Yeah,
you'd
that's what I
like
was
to. Okay.
saying.
I'm gonna walk over to him and tap him on the opposite shoulder of which I'm standing.
Okay.
Alright, it's gonna be something
You
to
feel
do.
somebody tapping at your shoulder.
But does. I don't know if I wake up. He's pretty old.
What do I gotta do for him, like slap you?
Just pull the chair out from him.
Seeing the struggle to wake this
Can we
man up.
roll to see if I get to stay asleep?
Sure, both of you just make D20 rolls. I don't know. I don't really know what this would be.
Not 20.
To
Yeah.
stay asleep.
I had a 3. so-
Not 20.
You
Just
stay asleep. You snore. He snores even louder.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tug on his beard.
Alright, that's gonna wake me up pretty fast.
Alright. Yeah, you wouldn't have liked what I have next. I was gonna just toss you over my shoulder like a sack of potatoes.
Do what you gotta do. Alright, we going?
And I'll just lead them in that direction.
Okay.
Alright. Works for me. Yeah, just go.
Okay. You venture out into the wilderness outside the city, and after about an hour, you make it there.
Has anything changed from the first time I came?
It's the same as you remember it.
Okay.
You come up on this small sort of mound that has a entrance down that goes into the earth below.
So what were you doing
Ex-
here the
ex-
first time around?
Extremely dark.
Don't you have an oath against that?
I do. And
I can fix that if you want to see the light.
I do have what was it, the cantrip light, so it's fine. I'm gonna doesn't even have anything that we can cast. I'm just gonna
I have
cast
a
light
torch,
on
probably.
I'm gonna put my goggles of night on.
I do have a torch.
Does it say
Okay.
super dark?
Well, I
I'll
can,
Yeah.
hand you the torch.
I just get to
there we
suffer.
go. I'm
You can
gonna
just stand next to someone who has a torch.
cast light on the torch, I guess. There you go.
And we'll proceed down. And I'll just
Okay.
every once in a while make sure that things haven't changed.
I'm gonna awkwardly poke you and just give you vigilant blessing and see how advanced Just like I'm like staying like a
You're
full
like-
arm. Just like
You're like kind of scared. You like back up a little bit. Okay.
please don't eat me.
So how'd you end up here in the first place, Elf?
I'm glad that we moved on from from a halfling all the way to an elf. Now a full elf, not even half elf. It's changed. That's fine.
That didn't answer my question.
I heard the rumors of things down here and came to check it out.
Ooh, what rumors?
The same ones that you've heard. That there were things down here that weren't quite right. That's all the locals were telling me. And then
I don't know.
heard,
We came here when a cult opened up a portal, and we just kind of walked. Were there rumors?
I heard that, and figured I'd come check it out and see if there were survivors. Which it seems like you were them.
Interesting.
So it kind of loops down, kind of winds, and you find the same sort of collapsed section that leads over to the tomb, and then in front of you, where you were planning on going, is sort of collapsed in, and there's possibly a way through, but you're not sure.
Okay.
Because when you got there, you like immediately heard battle, and you ran over.
I'd rather go that way. The way I heard battle coming from.
Okay, so you
Oh, so we heard battle this time around or last
No,
time?
I heard-
you don't hear anything where she heard.
We don't hear anything at all.
You
We
can
are
make a
deaf
perception
now.
check if you'd like to.
Yeah, I want to know.
Yikes.
Ooh,
I see nothing.
19
Yeah.
Or we're
I
making a
won't even
perception
say
check.
for hearing or seeing. Or something.
Oh,
Well, let's see if we can get 20.
Did I hear 19
14.
from somebody?
I got a 19.
Okay, 19
14.
and 14.
One second.
No,
No.
don't really hear anything of note.
Okay.
okay. So in front of us, there's a collapsed area.
That
Yeah.
may or may not have a way through.
Okay, and then to the right, there's a non-collapsed area.
Yeah, to your left is a tunnel that seems to it was collapsed, but there's an easy way over it to where you were in the tomb.
Right. I say let's just go that way.
Yeah, she's already in the
Oh, okay.
Okay, so just walking over. Yeah, so you lead them to where they were before,
Mhm.
except a different way. And you walk into the room with the sarcophagus to a similar sight, except there are now 11 dead bodies of guards that lay about the
See,
floor.
I
Oh.
told you.
Is the sarcophagus
The
open?
floor is covered in blood. You take a look, and the sarcophagus is tilted open.
Maybe we should be a little quiet, or we might die.
I told you. I was right the whole time, as usual. But does anyone listen to Flandolf? No.
I take up my axe
Yeah.
and I start walking towards this.
You took the camera.
I think I might have.
Can you check the camera? I think you
I
just
definitely just bumped it with my foot.
It's
It's still going.
Okay,
Yeah, you're
just
good.
making sure.
The more resilient than you think.
Gotcha.
I've definitely dropped them on like the first day of getting them.
so I'd like to do an investigation check on the bodies and then move on to the sarcophagus. If I can.
Okay. Yeah, you can make an investigation check. What exactly are you looking for or trying to figure out?
How they died.
Um,
Or potentially how this all went down.
I'd like to make
Well-
sure that the sarcophagus is either full or empty.
Yeah, like one of those. Yeah.
well, Imp shut it over there first. You open the sarcophagus is completely empty.
Okay.
Just a stone box.
And you guys were wondering why I thought we should go down here.
To figure out how they died, I would say is a medicine check.
Can I look for Norman?
And I will say right now, because since you're Ghost Slayer, undead is one of your things that you. So anything you would get advantage for because of that feature, you get advantage here.
I only got a 7.
Can I start looting the bodies?
And then but investigating the bodies can be an investigation check. Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to investigate
Jesus
the
Christ.
remainder of the room and see if there was like any indication of where the person inside the
Did we
sarcophagus went.
both get that ones?
This dice is cursed.
Okay. So like to find their tracks, or
Yeah,
That one.
well, it's
More
pretty
just of,
difficult
like,
to find
what
tracks in the room.
happened more. Yeah,
Where's this one now?
Just to ascertain what happened.
Yeah,
Make an
basically.
investigation check.
I
investigation.
got a nat 20. So
Medicine.
it's a 23. No.
Medicine
My
or
medicine was
I got an
7,
18.
No.
But investigation of bodies.
Yeah, no, there's blood. That's what you got. Natural 20 for investigation on what?
For, I think we're all doing a group investigation on bodies.
Huh? Oh, I was
we were
wrong.
looting the bodies.
Are
Yeah.
you
The
looting
three of us
bodies?
were looting the bodies.
He's looking for how it all went down, but then what for the bodies? You got a 1 and she got a 20.
I got
It's
that
technically
one.
it's
That
nat
one.
20 for 23.
I also got a 1.
Yeah.
2 ones.
For looting.
Well, you two find out.
Yeah.
You two just start having a conversation while she actually investigates the bodies.
How many bodies do you think we could put in our hole?
Would you like to try that?
Oh no.
Okay. They all
No, I
have
don't wanna make it
swords
dirty.
and plate armor on.
Okay.
Well, I was really hoping that you'd,
Can I use
once you
divine
use
sense
the
to
whole,
try
I
and
would
detect
all the
whether,
effort to
like,
to
if
steal
there
it
is
for
present, like drawing?
Celestial fiend or undead.
I want to
Yeah.
keep it
What's
a
the
pure
range?
hole,
60 feet.
not bloody.
You
Fair
detect
enough.
Are we
undead.
talking
You detect,
about how much blood can fill a
you
hole?
detect undead from Belladonna, but that's it.
Because
And
I knew a
celestial
guy
and
who
celestial
did
from
that
Flandal,
once.
but that's it.
Okay, so
And the answer is the amount of blood in your body is both more and less than you'd think there would be. So it takes approximately one small town.
what?
What?
Okay.
Are you still asleep?
And I'll say you find between all of them 15 gold,
Okay.
31 silver,
Okay.
and 16 copper.
But I mean, just think about the body dump that we could just
And-
create. You know, just like you open the bag in the middle of a plaza.
With a
and just
natural
dump the
20, it'll
bodies
give
out.
you
Our
a
elves
little bit of
panic
buff to your
undead.
last check. They appear to be
No.
stab and
Great.
slash wounds likely from a sword.
How many copper?
I think it's at 16.
What if I want to hide in the hole?
She
It's
could
like
just
11
be a
bodies,
zombie
though.
elf.
Then you
She's
dump
a
the
zelf.
bodies out, and it distracts
So,
from the fact that you're hiding in the hole.
Just because she's
You're literally a
undead doesn't mean
decoy.
she is evil.
With the decoys.
She's just a zelf.
I'm going to take out the hole and unfold on the
is
ground.
that what we're using from now on?
okay.
That's what I'm using from
I'm just
now
going to
on.
push your body in there.
You push your body in there.
I'm going to yeet a body in there.
Okay, 2
I'm gonna
bodies are
freaking
now in
shove
there.
that sucker.
And I'm going to try and fold up the hole into the handkerchief.
While they're
Okay,
doing that.
does it?
Yo, a while ago, I definitely just like tried to figure out what happened and rolled an 18.
18. Okay.
Got distracted by putting bodies in the hole.
Like she found, they all appear.
Bodies hit the portal.
Let the bodies hit the hole. Let the bodies hit the hole.
They all seem to die from some kind of sword wound, either stab or slash. It seems like. An 18. I mean, you assume since the sarcophagus is open, whatever was inside may or may not have done this. But,
That's unfortunate. Can I check and see if there's anything else in the sarcophagus?
you can make an investigation check, but it does appear to be empty.
I want to double check. I got a 15.
Empty. You're pretty certain it's empty.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
certain it's that, but how certain am I?
Certain.
I'm certain that it's empty.
It is
Gotcha.
Can I look for like footprints? Bloody, because it's a lot of blood.
Yeah,
So like,
that would be survival.
okay, all right.
But I
survival,
think you
let's
get
do this
advantage on
again.
that.
I do.
Yeah. So.
Can I join her on her search?
Can I investigate for
Oh.
entrances or exits of the place, or would
Additional
yeah?
that aren't. Yeah, go ahead.
21.
Investigation check.
Yeah, you didn't need my help.
What?
21.
21.
It's cursed too.
Not nat. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Or
You are not able to find any secret exits.
so
or
those two
yeah.
are cursed. Can't use those anymore. Could use this one.
You do find one footprint that appears to be similar to the shoes the guards are wearing going out.
Like a singular footprint or a singular like path of feet. Like one shoe versus like an actual trail.
You find, well, it's just the blood that they had. You find probably two.
But is it
you're
a
pretty
farming?
You're pretty certain whoever killed them out the door. But the shoes are very similar to the ones the guards are wearing.
Okay.
that are
I'd
in
like
the
to
blood.
check. Are all of the guards wearing shoes?
Yes, all the guards. They're wearing some kind of plate armored shoe. Yeah.
Wait, how many?
Well,
how
okay,
many
now
guards
we
were
know
down?
that he didn't take the shoe off somebody else. You know, the person probably wore those kinds of shoes when they came in.
Yeah. They do not appear to be taken from the.
Is Norman one of the bodies?
You check all the bodies, and none of them are known.
Maybe we should follow the bloody farm.
I think you're right.
God.
I think you're right. Let's follow the bloody farmings.
Don't you
Yes.
mean shoe?
Issues.
Farming issues. Yeah.
Shoes.
You have farming issues?
Is
Farming is shoes.
I didn't realize that there was this trouble with farming.
See,
this time
neither-
of the year.
Neither did we. That's what we're saying.
So you have issues with your farming.
No. Farming is shoes.
He's just gonna
Is
kill
there-
us
is
right
there-
now.
is there-
He's like, this is over.
In the process of us making a lot of noise, have we heard anything else?
Make a perception check.
What?
All of us?
Whoever would like to do that.
17.
Natural 20.
Oh,
6.
You're the one, because I
Okay,
I
that's
only got an
okay.
8
What was this? Investigation? Perception. That's
on my
better.
dice. What's
14.
going today?
I have to keep training my dice. Not
With a
fully
natural
trained
20, you very faintly hear some kind of step or something hitting the ground, like far off into the tunnels.
Walking away or towards guys?
No idea.
No idea.
oof.
It's far enough away that you just hear something, like sort of hit the ground. Either a footstep or like a rock hitting the ground. Some sort of movement
I can tell which direction it came from.
back into the tunnels.
The way we
Somewhere
came,
in that
or-
maze
or
somewhere in
towards-
the maze that you were in originally when you came in this. Like when you fell down the chasm and you sort of had to go through that like maze of tunnels to get here.
Okay.
Somewhere in that, yeah.
So I think I heard something. So maybe we should
It's
go.
pretty far. You were the only one that heard it with that, yeah.
Maybe we should go check it out. Maybe we can follow these bloody things that we're debating about.
Works for me.
I think we should.
I think we need to talk to Norman. We need to find him and talk to him because he's not among the guards, but all of the other people here are dead. And we know for a fact that he came here.
With your previous 21, you do find one more bloody footprint almost out the tunnel of into this room.
So John,
So you're pretty certain, yeah, you're certain now
Yeah.
that they at least,
with the assisted exploration you gave me, how much are you willing to work with me on it? Because it says an area I've never been to before. I haven't been through all of these tunnels. I've just been through some of them.
I would need to check.
Okay. That's all I'm trying to know, if I can use it or not.
Well, I mean, the parts of the tunnel that you have not been to, I'll give you advantage.
Okay.
We'll say if it's more than half haven't been to, you can use it. And then, yeah.
Just so I know, I'm not
Yeah.
using it right now, but I just want
Above 50% unexplored, you can use it. We'll say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I'll try to use it, and if it's something I've been to, then just let me know. I just want to know if I could use it or not.
Yeah, I'll let you know when you get advantage. Thanks for reminding me.
You're welcome.
So yeah, well, I guess we'll try and find wherever this footprint / sound is going.
Okay. So I'll say make a survival check. You, yeah. Well, actually, you're the only one that heard it, so trying to ascertain like where it was, directions and stuff like that. Yeah, survival. It's a wisdom if you don't have proficiency in it.
Yes.
30-20.
Okay, you begin heading in the direction of the sound. Pretty confident that you remember correctly.
Okay.
And about what you assume is halfway there through the maze of the tunnels, you find 3 more drops of blood on the ground.
It's gonna be like bloodhound style with my nose to the ground. Just like
Okay.
I'd like to take a whiff.
this.
Okay. I'll take some whiffs of blood.
Smells.
Are you trying to ascertain something, or are you just...
I want to follow the trail.
Okay.
I just want to follow the trail.
Just keep going towards
Yes.
where the sound was. You find where you think the sound was, which so you go back through, you find the chasm, and then there's another tunnel, and you sort of take a right. And this is where you believe the sound was. And there does not appear to be anything there now. But you look ahead a few feet, and you find 2 more drops of blood.
Is it old? Or is
Like
it
how fresh is the blood?
Yeah.
Make a medicine check.
Lick it.
Can I get advantage on it?
Oh, sister.
So, yes, okay.
Both
Because
of you
your
lick it.
Ghost Slayer.
Advantage. Never mind.
Why am I using these dice?
No,
Yeah,
I know.
it's like a 7. I don't understand what happened there. Too much blood, I don't know.
Well, I mean, it is. We'll say it's like beginning to dry.
Can I keep trying to follow wherever it looks like it's going in a direction? Is it walking in a certain direction?
Well, it's hard to tell. It's just drops, but you have to roll pretty high to make a survival check because before you had like a sound and footprints, but now yeah,
Are we in the chasm area or are we still in the maze of tunnels?
you're still. Well, you just went out of the chasm. You're like 1 tunnel away from the chasm.
And it still lines everywhere, I assume?
Yeah.
19.
19. You find the way about back towards the direction of the entrance that she led you to. You find another set of 3 blood drops.
Okay.
So we've essentially gone into the tunnel, into where this tomb was, out the tomb.
You've gone in like
In a
you're like
circle.
here, and then you've gone like 3/4 of a circle. It's not exactly like you went like
Yeah,
Yeah.
we made it back.
Are we hearing any sound or anything?
you can make another perception check.
I would like to try as well.
I will guide myself because I have
Oh.
this spell.
Yeah, you can do that anytime.
Yeah, I know. I just realized that. Natural 20.
Again.
Oh God.
Well, it could be pretty high with the gun.
You said perception?
Yeah.
Oh, Jonathan. 27.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, 27 with a natural 20. Yeah, you've rolled 2 20s in a row. You assume with this foot pattern and stuff like that, they tried to subvert you, and you hear footsteps going out the tunnel you just came in. You hear like three steps.
Next to us?
No, like
Oh.
far off again, but like
Kill them.
Sounds like they're backtracking back to the chasm.
where you came from. They're going there right now.
Okay, I'll whisper to everyone. I think they're trying to avoid us. Maybe we should sneakily try and catch up to them.
Does stealth inhibit speed?
Yes.
You're a Minotaur,
By how much?
probably.
You're going at like half the speed that you
Okay,
usually
so
do by stealth.
40 versus returning to 20.
I'm so as fuck, so.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna keep trying to chase.
Okay.
Getting more and more pissed off, but
Well, now you know like exactly where they are. So
okay,
yeah, at least where they were at that moment.
okay.
How close are
I'm actually gonna.
Sounds like they're like the tunnel right next to us. Maybe we should. I think we should follow our target.
We're losing time. Let's go.
Okay.
This could be a trap, just so you know.
Are they within 15 feet?
Definitely not.
I'll let you know.
I mean, you could probably see them there.
I'm just wondering, why are we whispering?
Maybe we should turn our torches off, and I can give you guys dark
How do
vision.
you turn off a torch?
I don't know.
Douse it.
You put it out.
Maybe we could put
Hit
the
the off switch.
use the light. I can give us all dark vision so we can sneak up on them.
I don't need dark vision. I'm supposed to like climb the wall.
Neither do I.
We're just gonna keep going
Okay.
with the torch still on switched.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I, you know where they
Do you
are.
have an oath
Yeah.
against darkness?
I do, but I'm also scared of the dark.
It makes
You should
sense.
be doubly against us turning off the torches.
I am.
Or are you turning it off?
Huh? No, I did
Okay.
not.
Turning it off. Okay.
So we just have like one torch. And that's it.
Can I do use assisted exploration? And I don't know. We've already found blood on the ground here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is there some way that I can flip that to track the blood somehow?
That's what he was trying to do as well, but I mean, with his nat 27, you're
I'm already, yeah.
you're pretty confident that you know where they were.
Okay.
You haven't found any other signs yet of them. And then once you get to once you get in the hallway that connected her tunnel to the one you guys were in, you find another set of 2 blood drops.
Okay.
And you figure they were where you heard was right at the end of this tunnel.
Okay. I guess I'll try and listen again. If anyone else wants to
Yeah,
to hear if we can hear.
And then tracking is available now too if you wanted to do that. Yeah.
I'll do that for the assisted exploration.
17.
I rolled a dirty 20.
Let me know which one you're doing. Trying to track or trying to listen.
Tracking.
Listen.
I'm listening. I just rolled another natural
What? Your dice are broken.
I know.
How?
Crazy.
Bruh.
Just take this
And
one.
I'm not going to do assisted exploration, but I'll just do.
Here.
Sounds like tracking hasn't been done all that much, so. Or maybe I'll do listening. I'll do listening script. Okay. So that would be what? Perception?
Yeah.
Okay, so 19.
Listening? Okay.
Yeah, but I'm not doing
Well,
assisted exploration.
Natural 20 again. They appear to have somehow found a way through this collapsed area and went further down the tunnel that Belladonna led you into.
I'll just tell everyone where I heard it from, and just keep going. I guess.
Well, this is like a large collapsed area. You'd have to like find a spot and likely move some rocks to get through it.
Okay.
But then how'd they get through?
You can look for a spot that might be
Oh,
easier.
yeah, I'll
but
look,
yeah.
for, we'll
Okay.
look for a spot to get through.
Make a perception or investigation check.
It'll be investigation, and I got a 9.
Could I do an assisted exploration for this to try to find an easy way too?
I got a 6.
I think you have to choose the perception option.
Oh
Right?
my
I
god.
have perception or survival, but yeah, I have to use perception. So,
Just. Oh my goodness.
so it'd be
No way.
It's just 19.
Oh, okay.
Just 19.
20, 20, 20, 19.
19.
Busted.
Well, yeah. It was a roll 9, so 27 with guidance.
Oh my god.
You find where you think they pulled off some rocks and went through, it's like up And to the left, there's kind of this small alcove spot. You're easily able to get through it. You likely have to duck, but yeah, easy enough. You guys are able to climb over.
I'd like to stay in that little, like, because in my head it's like a fort area, right? So, like, on one side you have this trail, and the other you have this other one that I went through. So
Yeah,
I'd like
so
to
this
stay
one spot
there.
splits into 3 different paths. Yeah.
I'd like to stay there.
Okay. You sit there. Gonna watch for anything? Or?
Yeah, we're
Okay.
gonna watch for whoever it is we're chasing.
Okay. Just make a perception check for me. With what you were trying to track down, yeah, advantage.
It's this die.
Oh, come on.
Jeez.
Survive.
He's stealing all your luck.
Yeah, he is. Hold on. Look, that was a 10, so it's just.
Better.
Jesus.
I will keep that in mind. I will keep that in mind. So you're just gonna let them go, and
Yeah,
Okay.
and I'll be looking around because I have dark vision, so I'll be listening and seeing what comes down either these tunnels.
okay.
That's it.
I'm going
So
through the tunnel.
you guys climb over.
I'm
Follow
not
it.
going
And sort
to
of-
go through. Can I go the opposite direction? Like run back the way we came?
Sure.
Okay, I like to do that.
Also keeping an eye out for the.
Yeah, I mean I have goggles and mic still on. So.
Oh yeah, make a perception check.
Shoot. 6.
Okay, we'll keep that in mind. You're running back and checking it out.
All of our dice are going to dice jail after this. This is it. Except
Yeah,
for
that's
Lucas's.
All the energy is just going to Lucas right now.
Yeah. Start passing it around. The one usable D20.
Holy die.
Yeah.
Alright, I got 2 D20s left, and if they're both cursed, I quit.
Okay.
Okay, so we go through the tunnel.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the good.
It's Flick.
Huh?
Who?
What?
Huh?
When? Where?
Wise, come on.
You can. It's kind of just this hill of rocks, and you steadily climb down, and it leads into another tunnel that sort of goes down and curves to the right. And as you continue down that one, give me 1 second here. You find sort of what appears to be some sort of mine encampment. There's tents laid about, tools, some carts with what you assume to be metals and some other rocks and minerals inside them. And that is what you see at the moment. Oddly enough, doesn't really appear to have, like, there's some tunnels, but they dead end very quickly. It doesn't appear to be a mining encampment that was in use for very long.
I don't see anyone walking around.
No. I'll say you're 19 carry. Well, or if you want to roll again, you can.
Well, we
Yeah,
used
push
divine
him.
sense
I'll
again.
keep your 19, but yeah, you don't see any movement in here.
I want to use divine sense again. 60 feet.
Same thing, just him.
Celestial. Okay. Dang.
And
That's
there's
true.
no random tunnels. You say it's like just a.
You check all the visible tunnels, and they just appear to dead end pretty quickly, either because they collapsed or someone stopped digging. If you'd like to investigate for other entrances, you can.
I'll cast see invisibility.
Okay.
And just look around as well.
At the moment, don't see anything.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna like try and listen for anything again.
Okay. Yeah, anyone that wants to keep listening can.
I'll do the same.
Oh my god. I got a
It's another
12.
20, I swear.
I got a 19.
Ooh,
18,
nice.
right?
It's 16. That's 8. 24.
Jesus.
19.
I'm casting guidance every time.
Yeah.
Is that a candy?
I will say in the future, say if you're going to
Okay.
use it.
Okay. I will. Okay.
What'd you say?
19.
For,
Listening for anything.
you hear something across the across the far wall, but you're not sure. Like on the other side of the far wall.
How far does it look over there?
Well, it's
Away from us?
I would say it's about like a 40 by 40 foot room, and about like probably 10 feet past. Well, like on the other side of the wall, basically, you hear something.
Did you hear that?
Just you heard it. 'Cause
No.
you're the only one to beat a 20, right?
Yeah, because I got a 19.
I did not.
Sounds like there's something on the other side of the wall across the room.
When in doubt,
And I'll say you two haven't seen anything yet.
I'm not there.
follow
I
your
know,
nose.
but I'm
Oh,
just
okay.
yeah. You guys are both watching in different spots, but you haven't seen
Okay.
anything yet.
Okay.
And I'll say you're about halfway to the exit. If that you're intending on heading back to the exit, right?
No, I was intend the way that we just came, like we were walking.
Oh, back into the maze.
Yes.
Okay, I thought you meant like came into here. But, okay. Going back into the maze, retracing your steps like completely, all of the tracks of blood and stuff.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, my goal is to try to pinch off the person because it sounds like they're running us in a circle. So.
Okay, so retracing those
So
steps.
just perception could I roll?
Uh,
Or
Well, I'll keep you don't see anything yet.
my 6. Keep my 6.
I'm
That's
sorry.
fine.
but
That's fine.
I thought you
Nice
meant, yeah.
side.
I thought you meant the other direction. So
No, it's good.
for now, you don't see anything. Yeah, back to the.
I'll walk up to the wall. I'll start walking across the room, I guess.
I'll follow.
Okay,
I'm
you walk
gonna
up to that
follow
wall.
after the other two.
It appears to be a stone wall with one of those mining tunnels going through it, and that ends about 50 feet down.
I'd like to feel the wall and see if it's like an illusionary wall.
Make an investigation check.
24.
24. You find a spot in the wall that is very slightly. You can only tell because you got a 24. That is very slightly recessed, but you touch it all over. You guess it might be a door, but you see no way to open it. It's it's recessed in a shape sort of like a door. Yeah.
There could be a door here.
Did you say open?
Melon. Nope, I did. I spoke friend and enter, but it didn't say anything.
Okay.
Open.
Nothing happens.
I release you.
Nope.
Maybe we can try and drag it open or push on it.
I'll push on it.
You push out. Make a strength check.
All right. The wizard making a strength check. Let's do this. 9.
Nice.
Years haven't been kind.
You push on
All
the stone,
7,000 of
Yeah.
them.
You push on the stone wall.
Flick, you want to try?
Can I try and there's no crack or anything. I have to slide it this way to open it.
There does not appear to be no. With his 24, though.
Maybe we both can do it.
I mean, I can always try.
Go for it.
While they're doing that, can I look around the rest of the room for any clues of how to open this door or switches or locks or something?
Make an investigation check.
Will guide myself in the strength check
Oh my god.
to push the door.
This is so sad. I got an 8.
I did not find any way to
Jinxed it.
open the door.
My luck is gone.
What'd you get?
Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
I got a 8.
But I will say you do find, we'll say, a piece of jade worth about 25 gold.
I'm gonna pocket it.
Piece of jade in the recess. Oh, wait, no, it's a door-sized recess, right?
You find that in one of the mine carts.
Oh.
Hell yeah. Piece of jade.
What if you thunder it?
I mean, I could try, but I only get one of those per short rest because I can cast Thunderwave as a ritual.
It's not a ritual spell.
Aha, but I have ritual casting.
But yes, but it has to be a ritual spell to ritual cast it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought the whole point of ritual casting was that it didn't have to be a ritual spell. I could cast any spell that wasn't prepared.
doesn't use a spell
Well,
slot
no,
to
ritual
ritual
casting
cast.
just means you can. Like, some classes can't cast rituals at all.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't use a spell slot when you ritually cast it.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Can we try knocking on the door?
You knock on the
The
wall.
stone.
Nothing happens.
I can attempt to thunder wave it, but I can only do it once. So are we sure we want to try thunder waving it?
I don't think that's a good idea. It's like a waste of a.
You're not
It's a
there.
waste of a thing. No, I know this is not. This is,
Yeah,
this
I'm
is
like,
me
I'm
saying
kind
it's
of
a waste
unsure
of a
about
time.
this.
Oh my
Like, you know.
Okay, I would like to walk up as close as I can to the hole, to the wall. Take out my hole
Oh.
and unfold it up against the wall, so hopefully it like slides underneath. It opens in a 6-foot diameter. I don't know how that works out.
Don't you have 2 dead bodies in it?
Yeah, they're 10 feet down there though.
Well, they won't even be revealed until the hole is laid out and then it opens. But I mean, there's no real space under there. It hits the wall and it stops folding.
Okay.
Would like to look for
Well,
some
you
sort
fold
of...
it out and then try to slide it under it.
I'm trying to like unfold it where like half of it is up against the wall, so hopefully the other half, so I could like go under the hole. I don't
Alright,
know how it works.
I'm gonna search
Well,
the
it
alcove
just hits the
for-
wall. And
Oh,
then,
okay,
yeah, it's not a flat surface, so it doesn't open.
okay.
I'm gonna search the
I think it has to be
alcove for
flat
some sort of
surface.
maybe mechanism. Like,
Could be wrong if you
like
want
a
to look at the
lever or
picture of the
button.
thing, but
I already tried.
Yeah, but
it's
I
its
mean-
own little
I mean,
pocket.
also
So
try.
either way, even if it
Oh, yeah,
opens,
it's just an extra. Yeah, you're right.
yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna try and look for some sort of opening mechanism. I know that she already looked for one, but I'm gonna look for one too.
Okay.
14.
Better than I did.
You're not able to find
Damn
anything.
Oof.
But you do find a diamond worth 50 gold.
Hey.
What?
Sucks to suck.
You said there was a tunnel, right? Like a little mine shaft off to the side.
There's a few of them.
Can I just go down the nearest one, just walk down there, look around, see if anything's
Sure.
off?
Well, how many?
Make an investigation check.
And I will guide myself
Okay.
every time.
As you do.
Can I go down a different one?
Sure. Want to investigate that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Is there something I can do while I wait?
You make it further through the maze. You can make another perception check, and if you want to make another perception check as well.
I got a 19. Not
Okay.
Well,
And then what did you?
I got 12.
You don't really find anything. You find an unmined vein of onyx.
Okay.
It's 4.
Oh my god.
4.
I got 12.
Okay, so that's
It
above a
is.
10.
Good.
I will keep that in mind for both of you.
Well,
What are you doing?
I don't know. I was,
are we there yet, or
eh. I was following you. I don't know.
I don't know. I kept following the trail, but now I don't understand what's happening.
I feel like we heard something on the other side of the wall.
If you'd like to, you could also look for like some way to open that door. But
Okay. I will also look. Is it investigation?
yes.
Jeez, that's my special.
Guidance.
Guide.
Guidance that.
I am guiding myself.
4.
23.
Nice.
Okay. So you find what appears to be like a loose nail or bolt on one of these support beams, but you think like that's too straight and it's too clean too, and then you pull it and it comes down and the door on the wall and falls into the floor and revealing a hallway.
Yeah.
Aha! I was right.
Should we go get the others? I don't know where they went.
I don't think we could find Imsh even if we wanted to. But yeah, I can run back and grab Zelf.
Well, you're sort of coming back around now. Still don't see anything, but well, I mean, because yeah, you're both pretty close to that entrance. You would hear the giant block of stone slide into the floor
Yeah, I'm gonna run back to
where they
Zelf.
were.
And just
Zelf, we found a door.
And if you go that direction, you see these two talking.
Zelf.
I'll run in.
But
Zelf.
yeah, you circled all the way. You went through all of your steps.
Zelf.
And made it back to that original tunnel. And didn't see
You're just
anything.
not gonna respond.
Okay.
So just walk
Zelf.
towards the direction of the door. Slamming.
Okay.
just completely ignoring the
Yeah.
wizard.
By the way, you didn't see anything either.
For the record, I did even try to roll on D&D Beyond, and it also was a 4. So just so it's the universe.
It knows.
The universe knows.
Okay. We go through the hallway?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Keep going down there, and it leads into a hallway that appears to connect to 4 other chambers. There's 2 on the right, 1 on the left, and then 1 straight ahead, all with a wooden door in front of them.
Is it lit? Like,
No, it's still dark.
It's lit.
God damn it, guys.
So
Um,
this is the part
Is
where
there
we have
light?
the rave, right?
Yeah, you ever see that Gandalf?
You can have a rave wherever you want.
Can we hear anything?
Yeah, the rave music.
Make a perception check.
Wait, you said the doors were wooden?
Mhm.
I'm gonna goring rush one of the doors.
Well, you have to get a running start for that, right?
No, I don't think so.
I mean,
Let me do it, bro.
It's a 14.
If you do have to get a running start, the only one you could get is the
I mean,
furthest
immediately.
back one.
I'll just read it to you. Immediately after you use the dash action on your turn and move at least 20 feet, you can.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least 20 feet, so
So
the only one you could do that to is the one that's straight back.
I want to goring rush a door. So however that works.
Well, so there's the hallway. There's a door here, door here, door
Yeah.
here, and then all the way in the back. So the only one that's 20 feet behind is.
And that is the door that I shall goring rush.
Okay. Make
Oh,
the attack.
fuck.
So
roll.
do we see him winding up for this?
Yeah, you do.
Great idea.
Are we able to stop him?
Yeah.
Would you like to get in front of my horns?
I'd
Only
like
if
to
you
attempt to stop you.
Okay. Right when he starts running, you
I
can
got
try
him.
to stop him.
I got a 9.
It's basically a grapple check. So make an athletics, and then you can make athletics or acrobatics to just rush past.
Okay. I'm gonna go for acrobatics because it's a +3.
What'd you get to hit the door?
9.
Okay, well, I mean, it's a door. It's not that hard to hit.
Jeez. So 6 for acrobatics.
Or athletics.
That wouldn't be better. That'd be 5.
Oh, okay. So you try to avoid her with a 6, and what does she get to
23?
try to grab you? 23 athletics?
Acrobatics.
Oh, it's
It has to be athletics if you're trying to grab him.
Alright.
Sorry.
21.
Yeah, 21 to 6. You grab him and stop him immediately.
It's not a good idea. Are you trying to
No.
get this all killed?
I'm gonna immediately walk into that
I
front
don't
door
even
that he was
understand
going
how
towards
this
and
happened.
just walk straight
Okay,
in.
Flandel
Right.
begins
This
walking
shouldn't
towards
happen.
How
that
much
same door.
faster am I to him than he is to me? You know what I mean?
Who?
Like, how close are we to him?
You guys just saw the door, so you're all about 30 feet from it.
How fast are you?
I'm a determined old person.
You
I'm
could,
like a turtle. I'm
you could,
slow, but I'll
you
get
could run,
there.
catch up to him, and grab him if you
Oh,
wanted
yeah,
to.
I'll
Okay.
attempt to.
I'm gonna get out of that.
So, yeah, you can make athletics or acrobatics, and you have to make athletics.
It's gonna be acrobatics.
While they're doing this, can I just listen?
Or
To other
make a
bullshit.
perception check.
I got a nat 20.
I also got a nat 20
What?
for a 24.
Dang it, mine's only a 22.
But they're both nat 20s.
Well,
Yeah, like just roll again, I guess.
oh, okay.
24 though.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. She does have a higher bonus. You guys
Yeah,
roll the
what?
same thing, so.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Where's mine at?
I'd like to just say, like, when I'm doing this, I've literally walked up the wall onto the ceiling and ran to, like, just grab you from the shoulders. And, like, just
Okay.
bring
So I'm
you
gonna
down.
cast
natural
Misty
20,
Step.
you can, oh.
Just eat myself out there.
Oh.
Oh wait, how many spell slots do I have?
Yeah.
Is it really worth doing that, considering?
Okay, maybe not.
You have 2 sticking with
Yeah, I don't know about that.
You know, it would be fun to go.
Okay.
I agree.
Let's figure out what we want to do before we all kill each other. Or one of us does. Scary lady.
Zelf.
She just smirks.
Zelf.
What's our plan?
How many
I say we walk through the door.
This one's a good idea.
Fine, we carefully walk through the door.
Can we
Are there any
listen
blood?
for things?
Are there any blood?
Is there any blood, like, in this?
You can make a survival or investigation check, I'll say, for that. And then, what did you get for listening? No?
It was an 8.
Yeah. You
I
don't
would
hear
also like
anything
to
other than your friends?
for perception, right?
Right.
Can I
To
also
listen?
Yeah,
Can I also listen for anything?
I got a 17.
17.
I got it too.
I got a rock.
You do hear something in the room that both Imsh and Sandal tried to. You hear movement in the room that both Imsh and Sandal tried to get into.
Okay. So they are, I mean, whoever we've been tracking is in the middle room, I think. But
So I was right.
I don't think charging in is the best idea.
It is always the best idea.
What about stealth attack?
How loudly are we speaking?
I'm gonna use Mage Hand to open the door.
True.
Okay. You attempt to turn the handle and it's locked.
Unfortunately.
Can I goring rush the door?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna steal.
Are you still gonna try to stop him?
Absolutely. One of these
But
times.
you can't stop both of us.
Okay.
How fast do I?
Do it.
So he just starts running with his walker.
Roll the
I do not have a walker. I have a staff. Okay. I might be old,
Same
but I'm
difference.
6,598
Same
years young.
You're at your prime.
Is it the same thing in athletics? Or how do I?
Yeah, you're athletics, and then he is athletics or acrobatics.
Oh, she's gonna
Two
stop
of
me
them
again.
avoid or fight against.
We're gonna. Empty that strike.
This is the most important roll.
Clean
Most
slate.
important.
And we're not using this dice because I didn't roll that good last time. We're going to use my last d20. Where'd it go? Oh, I already used them all. I guess I'm using this one.
Oh my god.
Maybe I'll just mix it up and do this.
You gotta train your dice, man. Get them
Yeah.
all trained.
You gotta teach me. Teach me, master.
Gotcha, fam.
Okay. So, 21.
16.
That was the most defeated
You-
16 I've ever heard.
Okay, so make the attack roll against the door. You make it faster. That was acrobatics,
Oh,
right?
jeez. Okay.
Yeah.
So
No, that was athletics.
no, him.
That was
Acrobatics?
acrobatics.
Okay, so as she tries to grab you, you continue rushing past. Would you roll the hit?
5.
That's enough.
Yeah.
Straight,
Alright.
straight into the door. Roll damage.
Roll damage. What is it? I don't even
This is
remember
a
this.
very old wooden door. You could probably roll.
If I can get to the right page, come on.
I think it's D6.
I was gonna
Right?
summon a
86.
key, but okay.
Oh my god.
You can do that.
I'm a conjuring wizard. I can just start summoning keys.
5.
5 damage?
Yes,
Alright.
sir.
You bust the door down and run into the room. You do have dark vision right now, right?
Yep, with goggles of night.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
You burst through the door, and you see this sort of, you see this long room with a large oval table that appears to be some sort of meeting room, chairs all at the end of it, and there appears to be a throne at the very end of it. And sitting in 2 of the chairs, looking at something on the table, you're not sure what, you see 2 figures. Make a perception check for me, real fast.
That would be perception. I don't remember this one. Dirty 20.
You do, in the dark, recognize some of the facial features, and with the 20, it appears to be, they're sort of, they both look different than you remember them, but you do recognize them as Norman and the magic user that Flandolf killed who was attempting to open the sarcophagus.
Okay.
It's unfortunate.
And that is where I would say roll initiative, but do we want to go into the combat right now, or do we want to
so
save it for next
let's
time?
save it
for next
All right.
We can slow down. Curious to see what my initiative roll will be.
Do we want to roll initiative now?
Nah.
Yeah. We'll forget.
Out of curiosity.
Yeah, but what would it be?
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Let's do it next
time.
time.
Let's do it next time.
Yeah.
I think our dice are a little tired.
Yeah.
You just gotta train him, Michael. It's okay.
Well, then we'll have a
Do I-
training day.
I don't look at this? Okay.
So
Well,
we just hold on to it.
I was gonna say you could just leave it in here if you wanted to. But are you doing anything?
I
Well,
don't think. No, I don't think so.
well, thank you for watching. I guess we'll pick up with that combat next time. And next week we'll have Will's next Expanse campaign episode coming out, so look out for that. But yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.
See you.
Yay.
Ye-